Howdy everybody, Royal Gorge F7402 here, and I've got some updates for you. I haven't made an update like this in a while, so let's just get all into it. And you may have seen this in some of my other HO scale videos, but this is my Athearn Blue Box. It's actually the old Athearn Blue Box U30C locomotive by GE. I picked it up at the Rochelle Rail Park for about, I want to say, $35. So I think I got a pretty good deal. It runs great. One only complaint I have is I think there's a gear tooth missing in one of the back axles. But that's not big of a deal because it only just makes a rather annoying sound, which I can live with. It only happens when it goes in reverse. But yeah, as you can see, I have a new freight consist. It's not that big, but it'll get the job done. So moving down the line, I haven't had this car I've had this in barely any of my videos. This is my, if you remember from other videos, this is my Illinois Railway Museum stock, 40-foot stock livestock car. And the only reason why it hasn't been in any videos lately is because I've had problems with the trucks falling off. But I figured out that if you just glue it in and let it harden and turn into like a hard plastic, it works to keep the trucks in. The only problem is with one of them, it just won't harden, so I just have to be really careful with it. And yeah, so moving on down the line, we just have a basic Lifelike refrigerator car. And here's the cool thing that I've been doing. This refrigerator car has one knuckle coupler and one of those Z-hook couplers because it'll help me get less expensive rolling stock, but that looks good because, as you know, people like to sell their Z-hook rolling stock in bulk. And so what I'm going to do is have one knuckle coupler on this car, and then the rest will be all hooked up on the back of that car, and just go on down the line. Another new car I have is this ATS Adjunct Topeka Santa Fe car that advertises the El Capitan train. It says Route of El Capitan, which is like the captain or something. Only all coach Chicago to Los Angeles Streamliner. And this is pretty cool. I found it in a box that my stepdad had, and yeah, it's I'd say it's good 30 years old, but it runs great and it looks great too. And then back here, just to mix it up a little bit, I have a L&N coal car that came with Lifelike, my Lifelike train. And it's just here to make the train longer and just to give a little look like they were putting in some freight that fit on the train that they needed to ship out. And then lastly, we have my Bottle Power Denver and Rio Grande Western caboose back here. And it also has a Z-hook coupler, and in the back it has a knuckle coupler because in the back it looks more realistic that way. So yeah, just to add some little realism, I added a knuckle coupler on the back to make it look like it's all knuckle couplers. The only reason why I don't have my Union Pacific one on is because, well, I have some pretty sad but good news, is that I officially retired the F40PH Union Pacific 3901. One, because it sucked. It was a Lifelike train, so it had a really crappy motor in it. 2, because the light fell off inside of there. And 3, just because I think it isn't very prototypical. And yeah, and also I basically retired that caboose because, as you can see underneath, that's a dusting thing. It's my track cleaning car, so it will go on special trains. In fact, I think I will only run this train this engine for cleaning the track. So it'll do special loads, but mainly only track cleaning. Other than that, it'll just sit there. I plan on getting a few pieces of straight track to put it on, just so it has like a display place and stuff like that. I also found these trucks in the same box as that train car, as along with that one. And so hopefully I'll make a truck stop eventually. But yeah, that's all I have for you. I'm gonna get some videos of this this contest running now throughout my new all Atlas track layout. And one last thing, it's all Atlas track mainly because I have this crappy power pack right now. Because the contacts on it are little rail joiners that I put on the end of that bumper. Excuse me. On the end of that bumper. And there's a little bit of rail poking out of the back of it, so I decided, hey, I could put some power through there. And I did, and it works great. I just have it out on the siding where I keep this boxcar because I can't really take it out the tracks because of the truck problem. Other than that, I think that's all I have for you. I will get some videos of it running now along the layout. Shoot. So that's all I got for you today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will keep you updated on my HO scale layout, and maybe there'll be some rail fanning videos coming up in the near future. So don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. So one last thing before I go. This F7 locomotive, as you know, is Royal Gorge, but it can also pass off as Rio Grande because of the paint scheme. And I did some research lately and figured out that the F7 locomotives were originally marketed as freight engines. So this will be appearing in a lot more videos other than the passenger videos. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, and thanks. Bye.